Please, help stop this madness. You must help my daughter. Shaman Yarnag, he's attacked us. Shaman Yarnag caught my daughter with the son of the Drublog chief Ulagash. We normally live near the Drublog with only minor squabbles, but now they've... Not this time. But I fear Shaman Yarnag now plots against us. My daughter was in shock after the attack. She refused to speak to me. I left Zelanath in the village. She said she'd be praying to Zen in the meantime, the dear girl. Please, do what you can to help her. I'll wait in the... How do these things always start? Impetuous youth. Chief Ulukaza's son Ulagash wooed my daughter in secret. I told her no love would last. It was not long before the Drublog shaman uncovered their trysts. Then the bloodshed began. No one knows who struck the first blow. It was a battle. Chaos, blood, anger. Now the Drublog swear they'll kill us all. I'm not surprised you ask. Few worship Zen these days, though his shrines once spanned the whole of Valenwood. He is the god of toil and payment in kind. Fitting we make the wood orcs pay for their actions. The Nahartan flu decimated his faithful. They say Argonian shadow scales infiltrated our worshippers and spread the flu, curse them. We are the last of Zen's followers. If we fall to the Drublog, none will be left to keep the old... How do these things always start? She told me she didn't mind his advances, that she actually liked him. I forbade her from seeing him, but she did...
We didn't mean to cause any trouble. How can love between two people cause so much suffering? It all happened so quickly. I don't... Shaman Yarnag came at us in a rage. He screamed that we were unworthy to pray at Moloch's shrine. Then he drew his weapon. Ulagosh, my love! I'd hoped we would be one day. But Shaman Yarnag saw us embracing by the lake a few nights ago. He must have told Chief Ulakaz. She flew into a rage. Since then, all arguments end in bloodshed. In the eyes of Zen, all love is welcome. But worshippers of Moloch like Shaman Yarnag feel orcs should keep to themselves and not consort with other races. My dear Ulagosh must still be... They were still in Moloch's shrine when I ran away. I think Ulagosh was stabbed by the shaman. Have mercy, Zen. Don't...
best horse. Trading here.
Who protects us from our own protectors?
Please, they...
Yes, in a moment. No, put that back. Jurak does not know why he bothers sometimes. Relics are old. I do not guarantee their potency. Headaches! Enough for 3! These people, they think everything is magic. They said to me, Jurak this ancient spoon is just a spoon. Of course it is a spoon. Aliens ate too, yes? Tell these people I made no false promises. What I sold came from Bellerata, yes? But not everything brims with magica. Tell them, and I will share the way, the secret way into Bellerata. You... See how...
He sold me a Welkin stone. Do Welkin stones dissolve in the rain? I think not. No, I suppose not. But it looked the way they're described in Magic from the Sky. What else could it have been? I suppose it'll have to do. I've been away from my study.
This would never happen in Somerset. Where is the Justicia when you need... That cat over there sold me a staff he said was older than the ruin itself. Well, it was old, all right. Fell apart in my hands not a mile out of Valenwood. Ancient artifacts must be preserved before you sell them. Everyone knows that. You're right. This isn't Somerset, after all. When all this war business is over, these savages should learn a thing or two about how things must be...
Don't believe anything that swindler says. Look what his garbage did to my brother. It's not safe. I bought the magic stone, slipped it into Elibor's pocket to get back at him for rubbing ivy on my bedroll. Not a minute later, he's struck by a bolt from the sky. Look at him. He's lucky to be alive. Sure, it's in my pack. I'll get it.
Brother, no!
Looks
Band
harmless,
those
right?
fingers. What
Wait,
now?
what's that tingling? We'll get him back, you'll see. He'll rue the day he tricked us.
They're gone. What powers you... Good, good. Time to pack. On my way, yes? What? You expect me to show you now? Not exactly. Jurakdar did say maybe, yes? No? Such misunderstanding over a little knick-knack. Just a rock. How could I know what he did? Most of what she gave me was harmless. In the ruins. Belerata. There is a ghost, yes? She thinks... She thinks I am her lover. So she gives me things. Clothing, trinkets, things. Fine, fine, Jurakdar will... I found this in Skyrim at the bottom of a lake. A sword with a poem etched into it. Also the name, Belerata. It took so long before I found Belerata. Well, let's begin. Our fates through the years are tied. A lover's kiss, not one denied. Our hearts awoke from blissful sleep, where battles break and maidens weep. Away to war, not long to part, with sword enchanted by his sweet heart. A lover's bond forevermore, to keep it lover's heart in store. Too sweet, even for me. But what can you do, yes? Come, she waits. Hold a moment. We should speak. Before we go, there is something you should know. Last time Jurekdar got out by the fur on his tail, the ghosts want her lover to stay forever. But there is a barrier within. Beyond are the treasures of the aliens, locked up for centuries. Nothing like the poem on the sword opens the ruin, yes? More scribbles are all around the ruins. Poetry. Spoken randomly, they do nothing. But if we knew how they fit, we could open the ruin and share in the plunder. We'll enter separately as paupers, but leave together rich as kings. So, you will help me? Once we remove the barrier, the researchers can examine the relics before I sell them. Jurekdar promises no tricks. She may not let you in, and there is still the barrier. No, we do not hide our sugar in one boot. We go in separately. I admit, I do not do this only for you. Until now, I have only been able to, shall we say, receive gifts from her. If even a handful are like the lightning stone, well, good. Take the sword as a symbol of our pact. I want it back later. I will keep her busy. You figure out the... I have returned, my love.
My love? I cannot... Your sword, where is...
You are tired. Let me come closer.
You are not Verondil. Get back.
Ah!
You are not a Lanway, yet you called me here. How? Still here after all this time? I had expected them to crumble with the ages. An old knight, Vorondil the Gold, they called me. I had lands, titles, slaves, all dust now. Even my love has forgotten me. An army of them. Side by side, they'd stretched from here to the Niben. But that was our downfall. So many slaves. We could not bring them to heel. Not all of them. They killed her before slithering away. Alanwe, Lady of the Weald. Surely they still sing of her? Her hair, bright as the sun. Her skin, pale as the moon. 9 years we were together, happy. Then the war. I'd gone north to fight the uprising and died there. She brought me here with words of light, but knew me not. When I went to her, she cast this barrier to keep me and all others away. I have been in this place ever since, waiting. Released from this nightmare, what else? Alanwe remembers only the sword. Its enchantment blinds her to everything else. If I still had the sword, maybe. Bring her with me. To Aetherius, to whatever lies beyond. What? The sword? Give it to me! Were I alive, I could grant you such splendor. Alanwe, at long last I return.
Vorondil? You have been gone only a day, but it feels like an age.
Each day is an age without
My head!
Yes.
I need a
true,
moment.
But where have you been?
It is a long story, but come. Aetherius awaits.
Yes, together forever, as was always meant to be.
So long, my friend, and thank you for everything.
My head thanks you for your haste. Once the barrier fell, whatever she was doing, truly, I am glad. She was very lonely, and for so long. But enough melancholy, yes, to our spoils. Where's my catalogue? I must document my finds.
You're too late. Ulagash was weak, unworthy in the eyes of Moloch. Ulagash's blood is on your hands now. Hold a massacre in Moloch's honor! I need healing!
The village. I couldn't help them. So many dead. A bloodbath. Chief Ulukas killed them all. So much screaming echoing through the entire valley. How could this have happened? Is this the workings of... Sen, this is too much for one to bear. My daughter Delanath, my child. I couldn't find her before I was forced to flee.
Gods, did it not be my time yet? No, only the raging drublog. Zen, why have you abandoned us?
Along came a traveller, seeking and offering wisdom on the path to enlightenment. Delanath told stories of these journals, and now you bring them to me. Since the earliest days, blood and toil have known no end in our hearts. Morlock demands our gods both demand payment in kind. Of course, that means each demand retribution against the other. In the valley, it's always been paid in blood. Every tale has an end. Every end allows a beginning to set hold. It is a balance, tenuous though it seems to be. Zen's presence fades from this world as Morlock grows stronger. Perhaps these journals will give comfort to those who fear the...
Don't trust the orcs, I said. But did they listen? Now they're dead. All... No, the poor girl. I can't imagine these beasts left her alive.
Who are you? Zen? What have we done?
I haven't seen her since the attack. I've got to get out of here.
I need aid!
Did you find anyone? Delanath? Did you find anyone? They must have taken her. Wouldn't her father know if his daughter died? The Drublog destroyed our entire village. Monsters, all of them. My daughter... We welcomed the Drublog. We shared a single cup in friendship, and this is what they return? Chief Ulukas was honorable and just, but Shaman Yarnog changed that, and all the others followed his bloodlust. Nothing more than animal. My friends, gone. My daughter, missing. What is left for me? I've nothing left except rage and grief. Chief Ulukas must pay for this massacre. She must die. It's the only path left to me. She must have taken my daughter, so she must die. Chief Ulukas will be in her longhouse above the shrine to Morlock. When she is dead, find me in the shrine of Zen across the stream.
Move now!
Taken back what was once. You fight to defend corpses, fool. You bring ruin to the valley and... Moloch!
Please, help. The Droblog. The chief. She went mad. Ulagosh and I. We tried to stop her. Shaman Yarnog meant to kill me. But Ulagosh stopped him. He took the blow meant for me.
What news? Have you found my daughter? No! My flesh and blood stolen from me by those twice-cursed fiends. Zen, this is too much. I beg you, don't give me this burden to bear as well. Curse Ulagash! Don't speak to me of sacrifice. Ulugush was a drublog, same as the rest. I told her no love could live between the drublog and our people, and now she has paid the price. The drublog know only blood. My daughter only ever wanted peace. Perhaps the chief's son did too. But their blood has forever stained these lands. There's no going back. If I don't stop the drublog, the suffering... Zen answers my prayers. The drublog will finally pay.
I must speak with you. I am the Herald of Zen, Keeper of the Balance. I collect and assign the debts of the faithful. I am here to stop this cycle. The drublog paid many times over for the death of Marthragor's people. His curse will only feed Moloch's fury. He offers his blood as sacrifice, calling upon the forest itself to mete out justice. But it is not justice he seeks, it is vengeance. Zen will not have more blood shed this day, but one death is better than many. If you cannot stop him, I must. What can you do? What you must. Marthragor has put his trust in you before. You have the chance to guide him away from this path. The spoken word can shape the future in ways stronger than the tears and blood of thousands. If your words ring true, perhaps Marthragor will see a new path. Marthragor has lost sight of Zen in his grief. He sees no other recourse but more death. My master grows impatient with this world. I will not hesitate.
Zen would abandon me in my time of need? After all this, he gives me nothing? They've slaughtered my family and laid waste to my home. They will answer for their crimes. If Zen... I will not. They must all pay, do you hear me? They must pay with their lives. I'll suffer no drublog on these lands as long as I draw breath. Deloneth, if I could see you once more, I would know what to do. She would weep if she saw me now. She only knew kindness and love. Why did I survive? Well, first, I will find my daughter, hold her one last time, and try to remember the lessons she taught me. Then, I must rebuild. Perhaps...